Okay. All right. Time for story. Can we see the pictures? Yes. Okay. So actually, I want to do one more thing first. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna make sure that you can see everything and try to make it full screen. So let me try that one more time and share. Okay, I think we've got the full page now. So this story is called The Great Book of Snores. Now, who here knows somebody who snores? Yeah, I think so. Let's hear what this book is about. This story is by Michael Schimmel. If you believe the forest is just a bunch of trees, full of bushes, flowers, and leaves, nothing special, nothing grand, just green leaves filling up this land. Prepare then for a big surprise, because these woods contain wonders you'll never believe your eyes. Listen well. Can you hear the trees whispering their wonderful tales? Look closely at their leaves, and you will see magical trails. Look over there, behind the bush, under that tree. Now there's a jolly character, don't you agree? This is Snoozer, guardian of the great book of Snores. Discovering new tales in the forest he explores. You see his blue nose hiding behind the tree? Yeah. He browses, he nuzzles, and sniffs all around until he finds a new story which wants to be found. Then, with his blue feather pen, he starts to write, crafting each letter until it's all right. Beneath this rock lies a forgotten word. He discovers a rhyme which no one has heard. The field mouse shares a funny little joke, hiding the punchline inside the oak. You see the little mouse at the bottom? Yeah. He sees a poem on the snail's shell, and a tree trunk has a story that it wants to tell. A sentence is trapped in a wet spider's web, and a capital letter peeks out from within. I think it is a letter A, maybe? You see in the web? But while Snoozer wanders and snuffles around, he is aware that the forest is turning yellow and brown. Oh dear, he exclaims, I have to make haste, because autumn is coming and there's no time to waste. Snoozer hurries up and the searches go on, but after 12 weeks, all precious minutes have gone. The first snowflake tickles his big friendly nose. Time to meet friends who are waiting, he knows. The cave bear is curious what Snoozer has found, and he stretches his paws on the cool, leafy ground. Bears are particular, because when it gets cold, they just want to sleep, so Snoozer's been told. They hide away from the rest of the world. Bear snuggles up tightly, his hairy toes curled. You see this big bear? He looks like he's sleeping, but he looks like he's waking up. Yeah. For a snooze of this length, give me something to sleep. Please tell me a story, but not about sheep. Snoozer obliges with tales from the mountains and a magic white horse that leaps over fountains. Each eyelid grows heavier and the bear falls asleep. Snoozer smiles softly. His story's complete. There's the white horse, and now the bear's asleep. Hedgehog is waiting for our tale-telling friends, because he, too, will snooze till the winter's end. Tell me of castles in a faraway place, and tuck me in tightly just in case. You see the little hedgehog snoozing? Getting a book read to him. Badger, tortoise, and then on to mouse. Snoozer remembers to visit each house. Each gets their own story. They are fantasy tales of elephants, race cars, and ships with white sails. That is the last on Snoozer's long list, and he prefers stories with an unusual twist. Everyone must have their feet off the ground, but bats sleep soundly when they're hanging around. You see the bat hanging upside down there? Yeah, bats sleep upside down. I bet you don't sleep upside down, do you? Alex is saying no. Snoozer sighs deeply. His work is almost done. The forest is sleeping, excepting just one. After all of those stories, Snoozer's earned his rest. All I wish now is my warm and cozy nest. He climbs into his bed that's covered with hay. Time to reflect at the end of the day. But try as he might, he's still wide awake. He tosses and turns, nothing gives him a break. Snoozer hopes that dreams will come soon as he stares out in space, looking up at the moon. Then he has an idea. I'll visit the sheep. Counting their number will send me to sleep. But after 100, there are no sheep left. He needs something else that will bring him his rest. But even a warm glass of milk doesn't work well. What could break this sleeplessness spell? What do you think, guys? What does he need to go to sleep? Let's see. Snoozer waits weeks, but it's all in vain. Meanwhile, the leaves turn green again. His friends slept soundly, and now they come out to play. Everyone's happy except Snoozer today. It's like he didn't get any sleep. The animals gather to return a good deed, but how can they help him because it's sleep that he needs? Field Mice has an answer to this difficult question. Let's read from the great book of Snores, is his suggestion. Yes, they all cry. That is what we'll do. If it helps us to go to sleep, it might work for you. There's his friends who are ready to read to him. Field now starts a funny story, and Badger tells of fame and glory. While Bear brings tales about his friends, Tortoise and Hedgehog share the happy ends. Just before the story's past, Snoozer finds his sleep at last. He begins to snore loudly, but no one seems to care, because when summer arrives, Snoozer will be there, in search of new stories to find and to keep, to share with his friends, and to send them to sleep. The end. So now I'm going to unmute and see what you guys thought. Let's try to take turns and see if you want to tell me something you liked about the story. Let's see here. How about Benton?
No, not really, I did.
Yeah.
What do you? Okay, you can do me.
Yeah, did you like the story?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite part?
The end.
The end. Okay. How about Alex?
Oh, tell her what you liked.
The end.
Talk loud.
I
What was it?
don't know.
Oh, what
You
were you
don't
feeling?
know.
What did you like? The bat? The bat sleeping upside down? That was funny. We laughed at that.
Yeah, that's sleeping upside down. Okay. How about Hudson and Sydney? Do you guys want to share? Looks like Sydney's still there.
My favorite part about it was the beginning.
You like the beginning?
Yeah.
When we were in the forest and meeting all the creatures?
When it was all beautiful and the squirrel was there.
And there was a squirrel there. I think I missed the squirrel, but I believe you.
Oh, in the very beginning, I think there was.
In the very beginning. Okay. Hudson, do you want to share?
My favorite part was the end.
It's the end. I think you're with Benton on that. Okay. Let's see. Elliot and Parker, are you still there?
Yeah.
Elliot's still there. Hey.
Do you want to see what your favorite part was?
I like the nose one.
You like the what one?
The nose.
Oh, the blue nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked kind of like Olaf the snowman, didn't he?
Do you want to sit up?
Yeah.
He has the carrot nose.
You don't want to do that?
He does look like a snowman, doesn't he? Parker, are you getting ready for bed already?
Parker's going to pass.
All right. And it looks like Chris joined us. Hi, Chris. Can you hear us? Oh, don't know if Chris can hear us. Hopefully. Well, I can stick around for a little bit if anybody wants to stay on to chat, but this is the end of our story time. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. And I know not all of you are quite ready for bed yet, but maybe you're starting to think about it. Maybe you're brushing your teeth and getting on your pajamas and starting to get into bed. So I just wanted to wish you all well, and it's so good to see your faces. And I want you to know that you are loved, surrounded by love, and I hope you have very sweet dreams. And I'm sending you a hug from over here. So I will unmute and we can stay and talk if you want, or if you want to start getting into your bed, that's okay too.
Good night.
Good night, Elliot. Good night, Parker.
Bye. Thanks.
I'm not even going to bed yet.
You're not ready for bed, Benson?
I'm going to bed already. I want to put it
All right.
down.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to class. Bye. I'm going to put it down. Good night.
There we go.
Hey, Alex.
Good night. Later.
Oh.
Don't turn it off.
Okay.
Hey, Benson.
Bye.
Alex, are you? Bye, Melissa. Bye, Benson.
Who already left?
Sweet dreams.
Emily. Oh.
Bye, twins.
Emily.
Love you.
Oh, I'm so impressed with everything that church is doing to keep people connected. It is really amazing.
Oh,
Between the
thank
Sunday
you.
service, the Wednesday, the phone calls, the story time, it is really just, it is a great community to be part of. It really, I appreciate it. I don't know, if you hear enough how great you guys are and everything you're doing, but it is so appreciated.
Thank you. I so appreciate that. We're trying to do what we can. I feel all the time like I'm not doing enough and I'm doing all these things. So it's good to hear.
I think the outreach is outstanding. It really is. I never would have thought there would have been this much. I got a call from Bev today. I missed the phone call, but I got the message. Just calling people, checking in. For me, I'm fine with the kids, but for, people who are home alone, older people, that's got to mean so much.
Mhm.
And, just all even like after Sunday service, the little chat rooms.
Oh yeah, did you stay for a
We only
breakout room?
talked for like 5 minutes, but it was something.
Yeah.
And just that you guys are doing all this stuff is really amazing and appreciated.
Oh,
So
thank you,
I just
Deb.
want to share that with you guys.
Thanks. And I'm really glad to see Alex. I've been missing her on Sundays, so it's
She's
good
so-
to see her.
She was telling me stuff during the story. Then it's time to talk, and she's got nothing to say.
Yeah, I kind of knew that would happen, but
Maybe the more we do this, the more comfortable
Yeah.
she'll be. But
Yeah.
thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye,
take
Alex.
care.
Have a good night.
You say bye. You say good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Hi, Deb.
Hi there.
You just missed our story time.
Yeah, that's too bad. I thought, oh, right, tonight was that time story. How'd it go?
It went pretty well. I learned quickly that I had to mute all of the young ones because their whole idea